Hello everyone, this is my fifth video on X-rays in pediatrics. Today I am going to show you some of the chest X-rays with the cavities in the lung. We label as a pulmonary cavity lesions. Pulmonary cavity lesion also known as cyst-like lesions, or we can use the terminology pseudocyst for bulla and pneumatocyst. So what are the various pulmonary cavity lesion? It can be bulla, it can be pneumatocyst, or it can be any other cavity, or sometime whenever there is a multiple cavity and fit into the criteria of honeycombing, it is also the one of the cavitary lesion. So we have to differentiate all these cavity by its wall thickness, its size, its shape. Is it radiolucent or opaque, and also the location. So for the bulla, it is thin wall cavity. Wall thickness will be less than 1 mm and the size can vary from 1 centimeter to up to 20 centimeter. It can be large enough to cover the half of the lung field. So whenever a size of the bulla is more than 1 centimeter, we use the terminology giant bulla. Shape will be rounded and you will find it is radiolucent. So the lung field will be visible. It is present in the subpleural lung space and it is commonly associated with the emphysema. So whenever patient is having emphysematous lung field and you find there is a thin wall radiolucent cavity, it is most likely bulla. Now the pneumatocyst, its wall thickness between 1 to 4 mm, size also can vary from 1 to 20 centimeter. It is also round and it is also radiolucent and it is present in the lung interstitium. So it can be present anywhere in the lung field. It can be associated with the pneumonia. Infection of the Klebsiella staphylococci generally lead to the formation of pneumatocyst, and sometime after trauma also pneumatocyst can develop. Another cavitary lesions we label as a either cavity or honeycombing. We label the thick wall cavity as a pulmonary cavity. So the thickness will be more than 4 mm. Its size can vary from less than 1 centimeter to it can be up to 5 to 10 centimeter. Shape is irregular. It is present in lung consolidation and mass or nodule, and it can be radiolucent or opaque. It will be depend on lung necrosis has occurred or not. So whenever there is a necrosis, it will be opaque. Otherwise, it can be radiolucent. Lung tissue will be visible. And if the patient is having lung abscess, then air fluid level will also be visible in the cavity. So thick wall cavity we label as a pulmonary cavity. And the honeycombing, whenever there is a multiple clustered cystic spaces are present throughout the both the lung field in subpleural region in lower lung field. And the wall thickness varies between 1 to 3 mm and size varies between 3 to 10 mm. So less than 1 centimeter size multiple cystic space present throughout both the lower lung field with the fibrotic changes in the lung tissue. We label as a honeycombing. It is seen in the bronchiectasis as of the patients of tuberculosis, cystic fibrosis. Now I am showing you some of the X-ray with the pulmonary cavitary lesions. So see both the lung fields. Here you can see the coarse reticular patterns are present, and here you can see the dilated bronchioles are also visible, and also here you can see the opacity is also present, so it is consolidation. And in this space in subcutaneous tissue you can see the air is present in the subcutaneous tissue. And in the left upper lung field, this wall you can see this is the cavitary lesion. So what are the changes in this lung field? One is the air and subcutaneous tissue, subcutaneous emphysema is there, and another is coarse reticular opacities are present bilaterally. and dilated bronchioles are present in the both the lung fields. You can see dilated bronchioles. So these are the dilated bronchioles throughout the both the lung fields. These are visible. So we label as a honeycomb appearance. So the multiple cystic or cavitary lesion because of these dilated bronchioles with the changes of fibrosis. You can see the fibrotic changes are there. That's why these coarse reticular opacities are present bilaterally. So for this kind of X-ray, we label as a terminology honeycomb appearance. And this is the cavitary lesion present in the left upper zone. And trachea is present in the central position, and when you see the cardiac shallot, it is tubular heart shape. And consolidation is also present in the left lower zone. So the diagnosis for this X-ray will be fibrobronchiectasis with subcutaneous emphysema with the pulmonary cavity. So the patient is having the tuberculosis, and after tuberculosis patient has developed the fibrobronchiectasis with subcutaneous emphysema also. Now see in this X-ray. Here you can see the opacity is present, and this is the radiolucent cavity, and this is the wall thickness of the cavity between 1 to 4 mm. And this cavity is radiolucent in the area of consolidation, and we label this cavity as a pneumatocele, which is generally seen whenever a patient is having infection of staphylococci, streptococci or Klebsiella pneumoniae, or sometime with the H. influenzae also. Due to the rupture of these pneumatocele, patient can develop the complications of pneumothorax, or sometime pneumomediastinum can also develop. So whenever there is a radiolucent cavity, air-filled cyst we can say, and the wall thickness between 1 to 4 mm in the area of consolidation, we use the terminology as a pneumatocele. And here is the right lower zone opacity also present. So the diagnosis for this X-ray will be pneumonia with pneumatocele. Now in this X-ray, you can see this is the cavitary lesion which is present in the subpleural space, radiolucent cavity. So this is the giant lucent cavity in the right lung field. And the diagnosis for this cavity, either it may be the, as it is present with the emphysematous changes in the lung field, so it can be giant bulla, or we can say it may be loculated pneumothorax also. So clinically also we have to assess the patient, and for confirmation we have to go for CT thorax or lateral chest X-ray to differentiate, is it the bulla or is it the loculated pneumothorax, or it may be pneumatocele also. So to differentiate these things, we have to go for lateral X-ray and CT thorax. Now in this X-ray, you can see this is a wall of the cavitary lesion. So the patient is having the cavity, lung cavity, and opacity around the cavity. So in consolidation, patient is having the opaque cavity. So the necrosis has occurred. So the diagnosis for this will be right lower zone consolidation with cavity. Now in these X-ray, you can see this is the cavitary lesion is present in the right upper zone, and this is in this X-ray you can see this is ring-like cavity is present in the right middle zone. So these are the various X-ray of the cavitary pulmonary disease. Now in this X-ray also you can see the ring-like cavity which is radiolucent and present in the right middle zone with the increased bronchovascular markings. So the differential diagnosis for this cavity, either this cavity may be, whenever there is a isolated cavitary lesion, then differential diagnosis can be either it may be because of tuberculosis, or maybe because of some pneumonia, or it may be because of some fungal infection, or sometime hydatid cyst, or sometime malignancy. So the diagnosis will be cavitary pulmonary disease, and we have to differentiate either infection or some malignancy by the further examination. This is another X-ray with the changes of consolidation and the pneumatocyl formation in the right lower zone. So this is the pneumatocyl and this is the opacity, which is suggestive of the consolidation. So the diagnosis for this X-ray will be pneumonia with the pneumatocyl formation. Now in this X-ray, this is the X-ray of a adult who was having this cyst-like lesion in the right lower zone. So whenever there is a cystic lesion, so here you can see it is round, single, unilocular, and size is around 4 to 5 centimeter. So whenever there is a such kind of cystic lesion is present, we label as a pulmonary cystic disease. It is not the pulmonary cavitary lesion. We have to differentiate cystic from the cavitary lesion also. So the differential diagnosis for such kind of spherical homogeneous opacity with very smooth outline, it is just like a opaque, and density of the water and white opacity is there. So it can be either lung abscess or hydatid cyst. It may be because of some fungal or tuberculous infection, and it can be cystic malformation of respiratory tract. And this patient was having the bronchogenic cyst, which you can see in this X-ray. So the confirmation can be done by the CT thorax. So this is all about the pulmonary cavitary lesions. Thank you so much.